Hello. I have started a brand new account because on my main one, it's not doing that well, but so I was just having a fresh start and hope for the best. So you might see more of this account early into the future instead of my main. So just be aware of that. Thank you. Well, I do go first in my fourth game. We have basically the most basic equipment we have. But we do have the Rocket 3, which is, to be honest, actually not that bad, considering 3 games worth. And now it's our opponent's turn with the Rocket number 2, 1 level lower than what I have currently got. He did hit a slice, but there's no that opponents in the early tours. It's only if you get into like tour 7, maybe tour 7 plus, then it actually probably dies then. Slightly more worrying and concerning if you hit a slice. Unless if it's on purpose, by the way. Here, I kind of do want to get an Albatross to get a very good start. And we do hit perfect, so that could be going straight towards the pin for a potential Albie. That actually hit the pin. So I was basically banged on, but the power was just slightly a bit too much though. Our opponent is going for probably just a safe Eagle, because it is better safe than sorry, but I like going for this because I know I can potentially get them. But our opponent will be just on fringe, potentially will be doing a chip for the Eagle. Compared to us, we'll be passing for the beautiful Eagle. Where we've had only Eagles on this account so far. Which is not bad, proved by my stats. 3 wins, 3 Eagles. And yeah. Our opponent just goes slightly short and therefore costing him the win. But we do get another win. So okay, we do get tour 2, but we're not done play that just yet. Because I want to max out tour 1, probably play a bit more tour 1. So we can get some very, very good clubs. And then potentially stay in tour 2 for a while, get some very good clubs. And so on and so on. All thanks to a human named Paul. If you are watching this, I don't know what I would have done without you. So, yeah. Thanks to him, I guess. So, this was the one that I eagled, but I probably won't eagle it, as that was not really good, but it needs to be aligned. 274.7 yard drive for my opponent. Yeah, it's not going to work out, unfortunately. We had a bit too much power. But if you overpower it, it might potentially work, and it might go in. Never mind, we don't get our 5th eagle off this new account, which is secured, by the way. So, yeah. Nice. Our opponent has played 11 games and only won 6, and I don't know what he's doing here. I kind of don't think that's what you should be doing, but yeah, I don't know what he was expecting, but yeah. Well, we do get a potentially another easy win. So, yeah. But I do have the rough cutter. But anyway, we do win our 5th match. And we need 60 more trophies for checkpoint challenge, which I'll probably be doing from that on this new account. So, yeah. Oh, our opponent's going first. With the same level rockets as we do. Anyway, I don't know what our opponent did, but hopefully you did. And yeah. But we are just going to do the classic full on at this point. We do that at a 290 yard drive. That will be putting us with the wood. I don't think we could outbeat from this distance or from this angle. We probably could from where he's playing it from. But yeah. Anyway, our opponent just got onto the fringe. Actually, we could go for an Albie. But it might not go in. But if it does, I will be happy that it does drop. But I don't think it will, though. Yeah, I thought so. Which is okay, but definitely better than completely missing it. And if you're wondering why I don't have the wind shot or the crosshairs, it's just because of the basic first, second, third tours. I probably won't be using it. Fourth, I might be using it in there, but first three, I will not be using it, as they will be pretty simple to counteract. Oh, we did hit a great, but nothing that we can't handle with. And we let our eagle. And we are currently 6 for 6. We've almost maxed out tour 1, but we'll be playing a bit more of it to get some, not easy wins, but to get some wins and some more chests, as they will help leveling up my clubs. So yeah. Our opponent does have the base level club of the rocket, and just doing the same, pulling in all of the flames that he's been doing. Just overpower and hope for the best. You know, it's going to be very hard to miss the fairway, as it is absolutely massive. Ooh. Here we could have another eagle. But we don't, it just goes past it. And we get a guaranteed birdie, which is not bad. You know, I would have liked the eagle, but yeah. And I have saved the replay of the eagle, so if you don't believe me, I will just show it to you. Is Bro actually doing this? What is Bro doing? Okay, he's putting all the backspin he can. Not really, unless he's wanting to hit. Great. Then that will not go in, but now is definitely closer than I thought it was going to be, but yeah. This could be the first shootout I will be going to, and hopefully one of many. So yeah. I don't know what long gun he has. He could still have the beginner's long gun, or he could have the Grim Reaper, which is an epic club for Tour 1. So it kind of depends what club he has. So I've just got the basic club, the one that everyone starts with. And yeah, I go first. Well, hope for the best, I guess. That could work, I don't really know. And then we could do a small bet like that. That could work, I think. I don't really know. That great will cost me probably a good chunk. And this could be a loss here. But to be honest, I'm pretty happy with it either way. So yeah. he actually has the backbone. Okay, that's interesting. He will have to use backspin, otherwise this could be a victory. I am not really that sure, but he has won 5 out of his 8 games that he's played, which is not that bad. Some of them being played in Tour 2, hence the bidder for if you count then 20, because 20 is the maximum amount of trophies that you can get for a win in Tour 1. No, oh, that actually, he almost holed and won it. That would have been his first hole in one. But to be honest, I'm not actually that disappointed losing. I do have I have the worst club that you can have for beginners. And it's just the default beginners. Club, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, I had to restart the stream recording, otherwise it would have cut out in the middle of the stream, which wouldn't have been good. So yeah, just playing as I usually do in Tour 1, testing a 276-yard drive. That would be putting us to the short iron. Our opponent still got the beginner driver. Could have maxed out Tour 1. I'm not really that certain. But yeah. Hitting a good with the beginner's driver is very, very bad, as it has no to little accuracy. So I will be using the short iron again to potentially redeem myself of this eagle. Probably put 50% under power and hit perfect. This could go in. Never mind, it will not. But that definitely could have gone in if I hit perfect. Or a very high chance of it going in. But yeah. So this is my opponent's second shot. And as I was saying before, my brother and it could potentially be a shootout, depending on where my opponent plays, but he's just trying to get onto the green or the fins, but looking potentially at hitting the fairway. I did make the shot to the green, and I just casually putted it in for a birdie. But I won't tell you who won though. Well, you probably could have told by the replays, but so yeah. But I did win in this Tour 1 match, which is not that expected, to be honest. So yeah, our opponent does go for a bit of underpower, probably 50%, and does hit great, therefore just missing the shot for the shootout. But anyway, we have completed 8 games, and we do get this chest that every beginner gets once they hit 8, and we do unlock a new club. Nobody cares. Okay, stop. Yep, okay, yep. Okay. Stop. Yep, okay. Stop. Not do that. Yeah. Okay. So we do have one of the new balls. And we are equipping the Horizon. And we probably will spend some gems upgrading. We'll probably do that now, so we have a potential better chance. So yeah, and we just got all rockets, which is good, I guess. Just we have a level 4 rocket, but I kind of wanted other stuff, but you can't have everything, can you? Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have any money now. After me accidentally spending all my money on upgrading the rocket, we did watch an ad, which I'll just cut out. Or it should have been cut out. And apparently my internet's not stable. Anyway, we will complete Tour 1 by this par 5. Hopefully we can win it. But there is probably a bit... Bro, let me play a match. Anyway, we do play the same hole that we were expected to play. So, and there's only 2 holes in tour number 1. So, yeah. Full and overpower. Hit perfect. It's going to be a very good ball. Okay, with a 295-yard drive, setting it up for the first use of the Horizon, which is going to be interesting, as that has got no backspin whatsoever. So yeah, but same with the beginner's club that had no backspin. So yeah, our opponent got a 284-yard drive. We only have topspin, but we're going to play it short and hopefully let it roll into the hole. And yeah, let it bounce and just roll towards the pin. Very close for an LB as well, which is pretty good for considering I was actually trying to aim for it. So our opponent does have the same club as us, so probably played 8 games, played 15 actually. So yeah, he already got that chest 7 games ago, the chest that I got for completing 8 games. So yeah, we'll see if he gets somewhat close to an albatross. He actually does. He actually does the zoom in, but just slightly on the left there. Was it right? I don't know. But that is very sad from our opponent, but we'll say good luck, as we could potentially be going to shootout for potentially a win and closing out tour number 1. So yeah, do that as well. Why not? So, okay, well, I'm just curious what. Okay, never mind. We'll have to find out what our opponent has. I'm just going to go for it as it is directly in the pin. Slight bit of underpower, perfect, and that could be a very decent. Okay, underpower is way more than I was suspecting it to be. So yeah, I think I've lost that. So yeah, I don't know what happened there. But do not underpower it, mate. Do not underpower it. Thought the winner would have done a slight bit more than that, but I guess not. But we do have to play another game in tour 1, but yeah, slightly common errors. So we will, if we do win this net, oh, okay, he wants to play again. I'll play again. If we do win, we do close out with the tour. But if we lose, yeah, we don't close out the tour. So just doing the same thing that I've been doing all the time. Overpower. And just hitting the ball either great or perfect for the best way. Yep, that was what I was meant to put. So yeah. Thank you for Stephen to actually let's have a rematch, because it's very hard for a rematch to appear, and if you do, you kind of want to take it, unless if you don't have enough money, like me, in one of my previous games on my main account, which was kind of sad, but yeah. This could drop. Never mind. But we will be going to shoot out for the second time with this person. Hopefully to win. As we now know, he has the same club as me. Probably want to do it ever so slightly right of the pin, but not that much. But we'll let Stephen, or Stefan, whatever you say it, take the shot. Hits perfect. Almost goes into the hole. Well, in my opinion, close, but game's not that much, but whatever. So we do get it in for a birdie and potentially for another shootout. So we'll just have to wait and find out who. Okay, never mind, we're not going to shoot out. I don't know what happened there. That is a bit of an oops in my opinion. And we do close out tour number 1. We'll play one more match to close it out. As you kind of do want the best of 3, and I've won one, he's won one. So this kind of decides it all. So, yeah. Let's just put thumbs again. Complementing each other is a very good thing. We are on the same amount of trophies, which is funny. So, you take probably a similar distance to me in driving. Maybe slightly a bit shorter, but it didn't really make that much effect. See from that a potential albatross again. Never mind, we hit it great. And we are just short of the pin, so it probably wouldn't have made it anyhow. But whatever. We'll probably still make it to shootout, and that is where it will crucially happen. Will we make it a 2-1? Or will we make it a 1-2 to Stephen? Whatever his name is. However you say it. Yeah. He does hit perfect, which is actually not that bad. But he's ever so slightly just on the right of the pin. I think that's right anyhow. I don't know. Well, we do make it in for an eagle, which is very, very good. And yeah, we'll see if he makes it. Got decent expectations that he'll probably make it. Okay, he does make it. So we will go to our final shootout, as you're only allowed 3 games with the same person. Oh, we've not played this hole yet, so this will be our first hole. Then that's good. Yep. We're not underpowering it this time. We're not overpowering it. We're just wanting to get it as close. And maybe in the hole. We did have the animation for a potential hole-in-one, but we're just a bit on the right side of the pin. So we couldn't make it get it in. But our opponent's known for a slight bit of overpower, which I probably wouldn't do in my opinion, but and he does hit a great, therefore potentially giving me a win. But anyway, we'll let the game decide. Yep, I do win, but by 0.3. Which is not that much, but it is a lot in shootout. So yeah, we do that a mini 600 coins extra. And we do that 4 extra balls. So yeah. So here are the four balls, 3 balls that I got for free for completing that tour.